So this is the bittersweet part of a concert close to May, when I have to start to say goodbye to some of these students who've been here for a long time. And you see Alex walking up. How about a hand for Alex Witt? For each of our graduating seniors, I want to just take a couple minutes and tell you a little bit about them. This is a toast, not a roast, I hope. But you never know, we'll see where I go, huh? Alex Witt, he's crossed his fingers. Alex Witt is a remarkable musician. Alex has been here for many years, and his journey began in different majors, and he ended up now getting close to finishing. He still has some student teaching to do, but he's going to be graduating with 2 degrees in music performance on horn and in music education, where he's finishing his student teaching in the fall. So it's really exciting to have him finally finish and move on, which we're so thrilled about the next step for the class. It's not a roast. Alex comes to us from Hartford Union High School, which is actually the band did a little tour a couple weeks ago. We stopped at Alex High School a couple weeks ago, so that was sort of his old stomping grounds. It was fun to be there again. Let's see, what else can I tell you about Alex? He hopes to really be a performer, although he's probably going to be teaching too. So his aspirations in the next couple of years really include perhaps melding his performing career. And he's doing some auditions as we speak in these weeks, but also perhaps in teaching. And as a backup plan, he's thinking now going to graduate school at the University of Miami. That's Florida, not Ohio, which is pretty cool. A little warmer down there than it is here. My story about Alex that I want to share with you. Alex, we just figured out, has been in this band for now almost 30 plus concerts. That's a lot of semesters. It's pretty cool. And as you'll see with all of these graduating students tonight, all of these students have been around for 3 or 4 years. As I told them, it's really special for me to be able to get to spend that much time with them. We rehearse 4 hours, 4 days a week, 1 hour, 4 days a week. And so for somebody like Alex, he's probably spent more time with me than his mother for the last 5 or 6 years. Right? Maybe so. No. My story about Alex is I first met him, gosh, almost 7 or 8 years ago now, at the Slinger Jazz Festival. We were on that stage a couple weeks ago, you guys, Slinger Jazz Festival, and Alex was a punky high school kid who played the trumpet, and he played it pretty well. I seem to remember that you wore a hat back then. He did. He thought he was so cool, he had a jazz hat on, and I think I frightened him a little bit. But I remember already then that this kid was an amazing trumpet player, and I was so disappointed when I found out that he was a horn player. That he wasn't going to be primarily playing trumpet, because I heard he was maybe coming to Oshkosh, and I thought, great, I'd love to get my hands on him. Oh no, he's going to be playing horn, that terrible instrument. But fortunately, he auditioned his freshman year for the jazz ensemble, and he made the band. And that year was pretty special because, as the case this year, there are no freshmen in this band. It's not that common that in the top jazz ensemble there are freshmen that make the band. But Alex made the jazz ensemble's freshman year, and he's been here ever since. 6 or 7 years. On the way, he got married. He joined the National Guard band and had to take a semester off, get a haircut for boot camp and all those other wonderful things. But my memory about Alex when he was in high school was that he was a phenomenal musician, and you guys can maybe appreciate this. He also asked a lot of questions. You know what I'm talking about? It seems like every rehearsal Alex was asking some question. And you know, that can get on your nerves a little bit if it's some talking high school kid. Fortunately, he quickly figured out, very quickly, that if he asked the right questions, it was always good. And so my memory of Alex is just questioning and improving and looking forward. We're going to feature him now on this arrangement that we did last fall of Lush Life, and it allows him to play perhaps his favorite instrument, the French horn. This is Alex Witt, everybody. proud about with all these students is they're not also just wonderful, not only just wonderful jazz musicians and great people, but they're fine performers across the spectrum. And in fact, Alex, among our 4 graduates, 3 of them are honors recitalists, which is the highest honor we give our musicians around here. And 2 of them are concerto competition winners. Megan Clark, I remember, who won the concerto competition last year. This Thursday, you get a chance to hear Alex again perform, this time with the symphony. Are you going to swing with the symphony too? Maybe? No, a little bit. He's playing a wonderful piece with the UWOshkosh Symphony Orchestra, and he's one of the concerto competition winners for this year. So I hope again once again for Alex.